Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over a market maker sell model on Tuesday, May 28th. This is after London, but before pre-market, okay? Now we have these the Kraken macros down here. You have all the macro times from London to the end of New York right here. Now if you click this extend, what does by default, this is the macros that ICT had listed, okay? You can change the GMT time here, and you can select which ones you want to show. Okay, so like for this one right here, if I unchecked it, it's not going to show up, right? Now the extend macros, these are 20 minutes. There's 10 minutes before the hour and 10 minutes after, okay? The extended macros is actually 15 minutes before the end of the hour and 15 minutes. And this is the one that I use. I use the extended macros. So all that does, if you click this button, you can actually change these. So like if I want to make this window here 10:30, it's going to extend it. Okay, you can change the times. Same thing up here. If I was up here and I wanted to extend it to 6 to 12:30, I can. It's going to dictate from up here. Okay, let's just go back and reset the settings to default and extend the sessions. I use 15 minutes on each side, so I use 2:45 to 3:15. That's how I use them. Okay, that's the extent. That's the macros. That's it. So that's the time window that I'm looking to enter a trade. So that's the time window that I'm looking for. All right, so let's turn on the Kraken Visuals right now. We have a 15-minute fair value gap here. We have a 5-minute fair value gap, a couple 5 minutes, and then we have obviously the 1 minute time frame. Let's turn those off right here. Don't need that on here. Let's see if I have. Okay, I do. Okay. All right, so those are on there. Let's turn on the Kraken time cycles. I know this indicator is not out yet, but this is still in beta. So right now, that is your beginning of your London sessions here. So you have the first one here. Let's see here. I'm going to turn this on like this. Yeah. Let's see. 90-minute cycles. We can turn on the 30-minute cycles as well if we want here. Let's see the 30-minute cycles. Okay, 30-minute cycles are the interior boxes here. I'm going to turn those off right here. Okay. 90-minute cycles, we just took out this 90-minute cycle high here. So up here, now I'm looking for SMT up here, obviously on the 1 hour time frame here. We went up, we're in this fair value gap right here. So if we wanted to have a reversal, we can. We've hit a higher time frame PD array, which is awesome. So, all right, so here we go. Let's play this. Let's see what happens here. Okay, right there we have SMT with ES. Okay. Let's see. Volume, candles, get that. Kraken correlation, don't need that. I have SMT, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so for me, what am I looking for here? Well, right, we want to have a breaker block, right? We want to have some kind of a trade into a break block. So that would be a good breaker if that closed. This is a breaker as well. I like this one because it's got an inversion with it, which would be an inversion fair value gap with it if it crosses it. So I like that right there. I'll leave that both on. So like that's the one I really want. Let me see if I can zoom in here and make this a little bigger for you. There we go. Okay. All right. So that's the one I'm looking for. That's not a breaker yet. That's just an order block. And right now that's just a fair value gap. Okay. When it breaks through, this becomes a breaker. And this becomes an inversion. So that's why I have it labeled that way, knowing that once that breaks, that's what I'm looking for. Come on, break it. Okay. I like that. I want to keep going. Okay. So we get up another into it. Okay. All right, we're gonna sell there. All right, so let's put our short on here. What am I targeting? Just targeting the previous 90-minute cycle low, right? So I'm gonna go above the cycle high and TP the cycle low. That's really all I'm doing. So I'm gonna lay up right before it to make sure that we get it. So right here, again, this is an inversion and a breaker block. So where does original consolidation? This would be the buy side of the curve, and this would be the sell side of the curve, right? Let's label us, let's buy side curve, and then we're looking for this to be sell side of the curve, right? We're looking for that market maker sell model. Okay, let's see what happens here. Now we're coming into a 1 hour fair value gap, right? Because we have our Kraken Visuals up, we know what's coming up, so we're gonna see how we react to that. I'd like to see us, start trading through it quick and fast. Past equilibrium of it, which is good. Now I have mine. Now just I have mine. When we close below it, it's going to disappear because it's been filled. The same with any of these that get traded through. So I'll show you here. Okay, so like it would disappear, right? So that 5-minute fair value gap disappeared as well. Okay, so now I'm going to move my stop to, let's do the 3 PD array rule. There's 1, 2, 3. So let's go right here underneath this order block right here. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, so now we're down here, 3 PD arrays. 1, 2, 3. I'll move it right here. A 5-minute fair value gap, wouldn't want that touched, so actually we'll leave it here. There's 1, 2, 3, we'll leave it there. Okay, there you go. Done. All right, let's see if we get finish the model here. All right, we do. Okay. That is a complete market maker sell model right there. Turn off these visuals so it's not so much in your face. Right there. Okay. All right, let's recap. This was after London, right? So this is, coming back down. This is the market maker sell model on a 1-minute chart. On the 1 hour, a retracement and then a expansion. So let's go to the 1 hour. Let's look at that. Let's take off all these markings here. So right here, you see it comes up, it comes back. So you have it comes up and then retraces back down. This is where it is. That's what it is on a higher time frame. When you see that, that is a market maker sell model. So let's go back to 1 hour here, 1 minute chart here, and let's let our things go on there. So it started at 4 o'clock. We ended at 6 o'clock. We have an hour of just staying around the top and down. So that's market maker sell model. We at 6 o'clock, right close to it, we had SMT with ES. Tells us that our smart money reversal may be taking place. We look for a breaker block. We do. We get a breaker block here. We have an inversion block, fair value gap here. That's where we get in at. We could have used any of these breakers. Could use this breaker. Could use this breaker. Could use this breaker. You can get in any of these places. Got in right there. We're targeting right before the expansion, the low of this 90-minute time cycle, which is also right where the expansion is actually right here. So we could have held for here. That's where we were. We took the majority off. It was 50-point move, and we just kind of traded down pretty quick, pretty fast, and then we followed our stop, trailed our stop with the 3 PDA rule. And yeah, we got our 50 points and made a complete market maker sell model using the Kraken suite of indicators.